Trust is a key element in all aspects of life, serving as the cornerstone of every kind of relationship, including friendships, romantic partnerships, and familial bonds. Trusting someone means revealing your true self to them, but this decision requires thoughtful consideration. In this video, we delve into the significance of trust in relationships and how to identify 15 indicators of an unreliable person from the perspective of Stoic philosophy. Embark on this journey with me to deepen your understanding of trust and how it strengthens relationships. I urge you to watch the entire video to fully grasp the concepts we'll discuss. Stay engaged to the very end and open the door to newfound insights. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Number 1. The manipulative attitude. We're addressing a delicate yet essential subject, manipulation, specifically the manipulative attitude we sometimes see in others or even in ourselves. Join our channel and become a member for more interaction and support. Manipulation isn't just about ill intentions, it often originates from insecurity, fear, or a desire for control to feel secure. Imagine navigating a forest where your choices are critical for survival, but the map you're using has been altered for someone else's benefit. This is akin to dealing with a manipulative person who deprives you of making informed decisions and living life on your terms. If you possess a manipulative attitude, you might gain temporary control, but at a significant cost. First, you sacrifice authenticity in your relationships. Second, it undermines your self-esteem, as deep down, you're aware that you don't truly merit love, respect, or admiration. But here's the exciting part: you can change. Recognizing manipulation in your life is the first step to overcoming it through honesty, open communication, and, crucially, self-awareness. Address your fears and insecurities and work through them. True strength lies in being genuine and allowing others to do the same. Finally, if you encounter manipulative individuals, be firm and set boundaries. You don't have to engage in a game you don't wish to play. Number 2. The gossip. Gossip is not only a mundane aspect of life but also a significant factor in how we handle defamation and harm from others. It's about more than just shielding our inner selves from negative influences. It's about cultivating inner resilience. When someone shares secrets or talks about others, they might also do the same about you. While this isn't a universal truth, generally, if they're willing to speak negatively about others behind their backs, they might do the same to you. This behavior is often a manifestation of human self-preservation and defensive tactics. So, when you unexpectedly hear something about yourself that you thought was confidential, don't be shocked. For instance, imagine you shared something with Alice, only to find out later that this information has been leaked, potentially by her. It's natural to feel betrayed and hurt, considering you trusted her. Stoicism advises not to be excessively astonished when others divulge your secrets. Instead, address such situations calmly and sensibly, and don't let others' slander overly disturb your peace. What matters is your integrity and appropriateness in sharing information. What others do with it is out of your control. Understand that friendship doesn't guarantee confidentiality forever. People might use your information for their own purposes, including sharing it for further dissemination. However, when you consider revealing information, it's vital to avoid causing unnecessary harm to others. Number 3. The person who always makes you angry. Stoic philosophy, more than a set of beliefs, is a profound way of life promoting introspection and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our surroundings. It emphasizes the importance of reflecting on how we perceive and react to situations, particularly when dealing with challenging individuals. The key is controlling your response to provocation. When a specific person consistently annoys you, it could be because they are deliberately stirring confusion or playing psychological and emotional games for their amusement. It's important to recognize this and proceed cautiously in your interactions. For instance, imagine a reckless driver cuts you off on the road. Your initial reaction might be anger and a desire for a heated response. However, maintaining calm and asking yourself if you can control the situation helps you realize that while you can't change their behavior, you can manage your own reaction. Instead of giving in to anger, choose to remain composed and prioritize safety. This approach prevents unnecessary conflict and keeps you out of the psychological games they might be playing. Stoicism isn't just about emotion regulation, it's about a deeper understanding of oneself and how we engage with the world. It encourages thorough self-reflection and the ability to adapt to various life situations. Number 4. The indecisive individuals. Stoic philosophy teaches us to concentrate on what is within our control, namely our own decisions and actions. This brings us to the challenge of trusting indecisive people. Often, these individuals struggle to determine their life's direction and are still in the midst of forming their personalities. This uncertainty makes it hard to rely on them as they lack the decisiveness to make firm choices and their actions can be unpredictable. For instance, consider a young child holding a sharp knife. The child, lacking experience and understanding of safe knife usage, also has an evolving personality. It's difficult to predict what they might do when unsupervised. They could play dangerously with the knife or put it down and learn about it safely under adult guidance. Similarly, indecisive individuals, who are still shaping their personalities, may make sudden and unforeseeable decisions. Trusting them can be risky, and we should be cautious about placing too much trust in them. We can support and encourage these individuals, but relying heavily on them may not be prudent. Number 5. People constantly involved in problems. Stoicism urges us to rethink our approach to life's challenges, advocating for taking responsibility for our decisions and emotions, rather than attributing them to luck or external circumstances. Life is seen as a continuous journey of growth, not a series of punishments. Stoic individuals typically display remarkable patience, acknowledging the fluidity of life and emotions. They focus on self-awareness and respect, understanding that their choices often contribute to their difficulties. Therefore, when interacting with people constantly involved in problems, it's vital to approach with caution and insight. These individuals might frequently find themselves in challenging situations due to careless decisions or a failure to learn from past errors. Interacting with them requires mindfulness to avoid becoming embroiled in negative discussions about their troubles. People in constant turmoil can be self-centered, focusing predominantly on their own issues. However, observing Stoic individuals also presents an opportunity to learn about patience and perseverance. They demonstrate resilience in adversity and a commitment to self-betterment. Engaging with them can offer valuable lessons in endurance and enthusiasm for life's journey. Number 6. The two-faced individuals. Stoic philosophy teaches us to wisely navigate the challenges posed by two-faced individuals. Instead of dwelling on their behavior, we should cultivate virtue within ourselves, focusing on patience and inner peace. Imagine encountering people who outwardly seem friendly, yet secretly spread harmful gossip about you. Their duplicity can cause betrayal and confusion, leading to mental unrest. In these moments, Stoic principles remind us that life isn't always straightforward and not everyone is genuine. Such challenges offer an opportunity to practice patience and maintain inner calm. By ignoring the gossip and focusing on personal character development, we strengthen ourselves to face life's hurdles. The recommendation is to distance yourself from such two-faced relationships. Avoid getting entangled in a cycle of fluctuating emotions and instead concentrate on building a robust and ethical character to approach any situation with poise and insight. Number 7. People who constantly criticize. Stoicism, with its eternal wisdom, emphasizes the importance of continuous self-examination over the ineffective act of criticizing others. It prioritizes self-improvement and character refinement. Individuals who devote their time to criticizing others, engaging in gossip, or attempting to damage reputations may exhibit questionable character traits. Envision a life where your focus lies solely on your path, fulfilling responsibilities, personal growth, and honoring commitments. In such a life, the urge to criticize and spread rumors about others becomes irrelevant. We, as followers of Stoic philosophy, live lives of tranquility, concentrating on self-development, while those who frequently criticize are often aimless, unable to find true happiness or meaning. They may be trapped in cycles of comparison and judgment. As Stoics, we enjoy life peacefully, focusing on personal growth. We stay true to our path, avoiding unnecessary criticism of others, which aids in our progress and in finding genuine happiness through being good people and self-development. Thus, it's important to remain cautious and respectful, and to assess people prone to criticism carefully. Those quick to judge others may soon direct their critical eye towards you. Number 8. The overly curious. From a Stoic standpoint, setting boundaries in conversations and judiciously sharing information is critical. Stoicism advises maintaining a cautious distance from excessively curious individuals to prevent the divulgence of sensitive information, as such curiosity can sometimes stem from envy. Distinguishing natural curiosity in everyday interactions from intrusive curiosity is crucial. We often meet people brimming with questions about our personal lives, but it's necessary to maintain privacy and avoid feeling invaded. In a typical conversation, asking about someone's career or interests is normal and fosters closeness. However, when curiosity becomes excessive, it often indicates ulterior motives. For instance, persistent inquiries about private matters like salary should raise red flags. If you deflect and they persist with similar questions, it's a sign to be wary of trusting them. In such cases, creating distance is a protective measure, preserving respect in the conversation. Dealing with excessive curiosity demands caution and sagacity, balancing the protection of personal privacy while maintaining positive relationships. Number 9. Contempt for others. Contempt for others is a critical issue. Encountering someone who consistently looks down on others can be demoralizing, challenging your self-esteem. But it's crucial to recognize that belittling others often masks the individual's inner insecurities. Rather than confronting these insecurities, they project negativity onto others, seemingly to elevate themselves. Engaging with someone who has a condescending attitude not only affects you negatively but also perpetuates a cycle of negativity. It's like implicitly endorsing poor treatment. Moreover, living in a state of constantly belittling others is draining for both the perpetrator and those around them, creating a toxic environment where trust and empathy struggle to thrive. If you find yourself around someone who habitually belittles others, it's important to consider the impact on your well-being and remember your right to choose your company and the respect you owe to yourself. Number 10. Breach of promises. Experiencing broken promises is a common occurrence, but it's more than just a failure or mistake. It represents a breach of commitment, akin to a verbal contract, which deeply affects trust. In a world where promises are frequently broken, trust, a vital component of any relationship, can erode, impacting cooperation, communication, and spiritual connections. Broken promises can have a significant effect on your life and relationships, prompting a reassessment of the commitments you make and the company you keep. This is not just to avoid disappointment, but to surround yourself with people who contribute positivity, inspiration, and support, helping you become your best self. Breach of promises can create a mental burden, leading to uncertainty and doubt. However, you can change this dynamic by keeping your own promises, exemplifying integrity and reliability. This approach not only bolsters self-esteem but also encourages others. Set clear boundaries and evaluate the worth of a relationship. Ultimately, associate with those who honor their commitments, fostering an environment conducive to personal growth and goal achievement. Number 11. Lack of empathy. Empathy, or its absence, is a crucial aspect often overlooked in human relationships and personal fulfillment. Encountering a lack of empathy can be disheartening, whether it's failing to understand someone else's perspective or experiencing this shortfall yourself. This deficiency isn't just a minor flaw, it can engulf entire relationships, opportunities, and significantly impact mental health. Picture being on a boat at sea, with empathy as your anchor. Without it, you're adrift, vulnerable to emotional turmoil. When others don't feel understood, valued, or heard, it's akin to navigating life with blinders, limiting your capacity for personal growth and connection. The encouraging news is that empathy can be cultivated and developed. While some may find it more innate, everyone can enhance their empathetic skills. This development holds the potential to transform not only your relationships but also yourself. Often, a lack of empathy masks deeper issues such as fear of emotional vulnerability, insecurity, or low self-esteem. By embracing empathy, you equip yourself with a tool to explore and address these underlying challenges, becoming more aware and authentic. If you encounter someone who lacks empathy, remember, you don't have to engage at the same level. You can choose to connect with individuals on a deeper, more emotionally meaningful plane. And if you're the one needing to develop empathy, there's no time like the present to start this enriching journey. Number 12. Those who pretend to listen. Stoicism encourages decisiveness and the ability to disengage from unfulfilling conversations. Have you ever spoken to someone who seems to listen but doesn't genuinely engage with your ideas? They might respond with a non-committal, "I understand," but offer nothing more, making you feel like your thoughts are disappearing into a void of indifference. This can leave you feeling unheard and disrespected. Worse, when it's their turn to listen, they may only feign attention, treating your words as inconsequential. Genuine care and attention are foundational in a conversation. If the other party doesn't actively listen, the dialogue loses its value, potentially leading to disappointment and a decline in confidence in social interactions. If you find yourself speaking to someone who isn't attentive, perhaps even distracted by their phone, it's a sign to withdraw from the conversation. Preserving your self-respect, you can choose to end the interaction, as you're not obliged to engage with those who show no interest in what you have to say. Number 13. Emotional immaturity. We're exploring the shadow that emotional immaturity can cast over personal relationships and even our self-relationship. Emotional immaturity can manifest through tantrums, avoidance of responsibility, and blame shifting, indicating a lack of tools to manage emotions effectively. However, once you recognize this trait, it's your responsibility to evolve. Here's how to transition from childlike reactions to mature responses. 1. Self-awareness ***. Conduct an emotional self-assessment. Identify what feelings arise in various situations and what triggers these emotional responses. 2. Self-regulation ***. Learn to pause and calm yourself before reacting. Techniques like meditation, exercise, or deep breathing can be effective. 3. Empathy ***. Endeavor to understand others' perspectives, recognizing that their actions often stem from their own challenges and emotions. 4. Setting healthy boundaries ***. Whether you're growing your own emotional maturity or dealing with someone else's immaturity, establishing boundaries is vital. It's not about being distant but about safeguarding your emotional health. Emotional maturity is crucial as it influences every aspect of life, including relationships, work, and overall well-being. It's a process. You might not always succeed, but the goal is to be wiser, stronger, and more mature each day. Number 14. The disloyal one. Disloyalty, a subject often associated with pain and betrayal, is the act of breaking trust and commitments, whether in friendships, romantic relationships, or the workplace. It's crucial to recognize that everyone is capable of loyalty, despite human flaws and mistakes. Acknowledging our shortcomings is the first step toward transformation, which positively affects all aspects of life. For those who've endured disloyalty, it's undeniably painful but also enlightening. It offers lessons about what you value in relationships and yourself, reflecting areas for personal development and boundary setting. If you have been disloyal, use this as a catalyst for growth. Reflect on the reasons behind your actions to evolve into a better version of yourself. In both scenarios, disloyalty is an opportunity for reevaluation and improvement. As you progress, you'll attract people and situations that mirror this positive change, creating a cycle of personal development and happiness. Remember, each day is a new chance to choose loyalty, love, respect, and kindness. Number 15. The narcissist. In life, we often meet self-centered individuals who prioritize themselves above all else. Stoic philosophy teaches us to maintain our inner peace by practicing indifference to their actions and focusing on our serenity. When encountering someone who consistently talks about themselves and disregards others' feelings, it's wise to maintain distance. Narcissists are solely concerned with their needs and often behave unethically to assert their dominance. Their actions can lead to societal harm and conflicts, as they prioritize their desires over others' rights and respect. Being vigilant and cautious around such individuals is key, avoiding support for the detrimental behaviors. Narcissists often shirk responsibility and blame others for their faults. It's essential to set boundaries and not overly trust those who talk solely about themselves. In the pursuit of meaningful relationships, understanding different personality types provides valuable lessons. Stoic wisdom guides us to maintain inner tranquility, nurture virtue, practice authenticity, and master ourselves amidst life's challenges. As this video concludes, I hope these insights have been beneficial. Your engagement and interest in Stoic philosophy are valued. Please feel free to leave comments or thoughts, and subscribe for continued personal growth. Keep moving forward in your journey of self-discovery and triumph.